To begin, we need to initialize the system with the number of floor, number of column, and number of elevator per column. If you want to do a little bit more, you can put some rush hour morning start, rush hour morning ends, or for the evening too. Here we have the creator for the elevator per column. Here we have the creator for the columns. For the columns, at each floor there is a button that can go up or down. Here we have the function declaration. The function open door, close door, light button that will light the button when you press it. Here's is the ground floor after elapsed time, the rush hour with the hour we set before. If there's too much weight, this is the security check routine. If there's a problem, it will mail to maintenance. Here is the one that calculates the nearest elevator. This one calculates the nearest elevator, but in the same direction as asked. This one is the most important, I think. It is the one that finds the best elevator for what we ask. This one is useful too. It moves the elevator to where it needs to go. Here is how we call an elevator. You press the button here. It will light the button, yeah. After this, it will find the best elevator for it with the characteristic of the floors and the direction. After this, it will add the floor to the elevator list and call the waiting list that will make him move. Here we have the floor selection. There's a lot of buttons. We have the ground floor. We have the actual floor where we need to go, open door, and close door. If you are in movement and people want to take the elevator, they will perhaps go in this one because there's some characteristic you need to follow. If you're going down, they will need to press the down button and be below you. And if you go up, they will need to press the up button and be upside you to be able to jump in. Here is the waiting list. Basically what it does, it takes the closest item in the elevator list in ascending order. If you're going up, if you're going down, it will take the closest item in descending order and move it, and etc. Here is the routine for the elevator that it will check at all time. Here we have the return to ground floor if they are idle for like 10 minutes. This one go to the most needed in rush hour. For example, in the morning it could be like 7 to 10. This one call if there's too much weight in the elevator, they will set the alarm on. And this one it called security checks. If the elevator is idle for more than 60 minutes, it will do a security check, and if there is a problem, it will email at the maintenance. Okay, for the commercial now. It's a little bit the same of the residential, but a little bit of things different. So here we need to initialize the systems with the number of floor, number of basement, number of column, number of elevator per column, and number of battery. If you want to put a little bit more, you can put some rush hours, like in the morning or in the evening. Here we have the creator for the columns. And what is a little bit different of the residential is the user set the floor that the column will be serving. Like 1 to 10, 11 to 20. Here is the creator for the floor. It's a little bit different from the residential, as for every floor that is above the ground floor, they will only have a button for going down to the ground floor. Or if the floor is below ground floor, they will have buttons that will go up to the ground floor. Here, as the residential, we have the function declaration, like open door that will open the door, light button that will light the button. This one is new, because for now at each floor they will have screens that will display the position of the elevator. After this, we have the ground floor after sometimes rush hour, too much weight, security check, calculate the nearest elevator, calculate the nearest elevator in the same direction. This one too is new, is calculate the nearest elevator with the direction is immobile. After this, we have again find the best elevator with a little bit more of conditions. Here we have the move elevator, as important as it was for residential. Here is how you select the floor from the ground floor, because in commercial you can't select the floor when you're not on the ground floor. When you press a button, it would tell you to go at wherever columns serving your floor. After this, you will go in and you will go out at the floor you have requested. This is the one that calls the elevator, like it's the same as for the residential. The waiting list is the same as the residential again. And the routing check too.